Hey, so I saw this pod getting picked up and I thought it was pretty cool. Just wanted to share it with you. So essentially, he comes in with his flatbed truck with the pod in the back and he has this contraption called Podzilla. Four wheels run by a Honda engine, and he uses it to pick up the pod that's been sitting in your driveway. It has a nice engine. He's able to control it. He moves the wheels and they allow it to turn. So now he'll drive it up, put it around the container, the pod container, and he'll just pick it up and take it away. The whole process took maybe 20 minutes, half an hour tops. So he obviously has to raise it up a little bit to clear the top of the container. And he can steer it with one hand. Pretty amazing to me. It's got nice big soft tires, so as not to jar anything too much. So he gets it all lined up, levels it off, and you see it goes lower. It's got a couple of chains that hang on both sides, and he'll go and take this chain and he'll connect it to, once he's got it in the right spot, you can see the chain there. He goes and connects it. There's a little eye in the bottom of the pod. There's four of them, two on each side. Connects those chains. On both sides. Once he's got those hooked up, he'll come back around to the motor. And he'll spread it to put tension on the chains. He'll spread the pod. Zilla. Okay, now he just, using his motor, he'll just lift it, raise it up. I just found it really cool because it floats as to opposed to a forklift, which would jar your stuff all over the place. But you can see it there; it's kind of floating. You got to remove all the blocks and make sure there's nothing in the way. There's blocks of wood usually underneath them, so they don't move around while you're loading them up, or get it a little bit even. He goes and takes out all the blocks of wood. And you can see it how it's swaying, so it kind of balances itself, and he'll just slowly roll it off the curb or out of the driveway. You can see the Podzilla there. So he carefully goes down the curb. And you can see he's steering it with the front wheels where the engine is. Pulls it down the driveway. I'll just rotate it so it'll be parallel with his truck, or behind his truck in line with it. Now when he's in a pretty good spot, there's a car waiting to go by. Ding dong. He'll raise it up so it's, about level with the bed of his truck, the flatbed.
I don't think he wants all that wood, does he?
And people, I think, just pay it forward with all the wood. So don't raise it up too high, a few feet, just to be able to drive his truck underneath that. See, he'll just load up in his toolbox all the spare wood to pay it forward to the next pod user.
Oh, interesting.
So he just backs his truck underneath it. Try to get it lined up roughly. And then he goes back to the machine, his controls there. Slowly lower it down onto the bed of the truck. It is really efficient, in my opinion. So we'll take the tension off the chains. And he uses the Podzilla to, adjust where the storage pod sits on the back of his truck. Just disconnecting the chains. Get back, make a couple little adjustments to it again. Just a quick by eye, make sure it's in the right position. So you can push the whole thing. Now he's raising the wheels on the Podzilla. Grab his tool and ratchet it down to the bed of the truck.
Since he thinks that's going with the pod and he needs it.
Yes, again, paying more wood forward to the next pod customer. Portable on-demand storage. What an idea.
That's it, huh?
And that's it. He's gone. He's out.
Off to Florida.
I thought it was just a really amazing process I wanted to share with you. Again, took 15 minutes and, get in, get out, and that was it.